My name is Brandon Davis, BrandonDavis.
Facts. So yes, we are here with Brandon Davis. First of all, let them know just some of the schools that was blessed to have you as a point guard throughout your journey of becoming who you are now.
First, it started off at Eunice. I had an opportunity.
We got to go back even further.
Okay, we're gonna start way.
I feel like we gotta just because I know,
Right.
You gotta go back even further than that.
All right, we'll go all the way back to AAU.
Facts.
Like, how old was I?
I know I started like 5th or 4th grade for sure when I met Coach Dre.
Well, Coach Dre, he is who started it all. Basically, he believed in me from the start. I'll say I was around 9 or 10. Actually, not even AAU recreation.
Yeah.
All-star.
Facts.
So it started there. I feel like, when I first started, I was hesitant. I didn't believe in myself as much. But like, I was blessed to have somebody like him who could push me and believed in me and gave me the tools. Like, my tools was free. Like, I was blessed. I didn't have to pay for nothing. I had a trainer who's still my trainer till this day. But I feel like starting off with him really helped me get to where I'm at now. I feel like he was put in my life for obviously the right reasons. And it started off with recreation, then middle school, high school, Eunice.
I was blessed to play with him at high school level. He was the guy as he is now. Okay.
But yeah, I feel like that's where it started. I mean, every position I was in was a blessing. Starting when I first got to college, it was kind of shaky. I didn't play much. The coach that recruited me ended up leaving.
Yeah, I remember going to the game, and he was like, "Damn, my fault, I didn't get in." But I'm like, "They tripping."
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could see, who has that skill level, who has that talent, and by me being privileged to see that work that you put in, kind of in a way, you deserve that. But it comes as you.
Yeah, it definitely comes with the territory, though. Especially if you want to be at a high level, I feel like you have to go through those bumps in the roads to get to where you want to get. And I'm grateful it happened like that, though. I wouldn't want it to happen no other way. So
definitely. So kind of speaking on when you were coming up and things like that, how important was that early development, that early implication of that grind? Because a lot of people don't really get the experience that especially I know with Coach Dre, his work and his track record of the type of athletes he produced and things like that. Like, a lot of people don't get that. Yeah. And we were kind of able to get that. You were really benefited from it, and you were able to take it to the next level. Like, speak on kind of just how is that important for you, rather than maybe if you didn't get it.
I feel like I said, he was put in my life for a reason. I feel like I'm glad I was fortunate to take advantage of it, because a lot of people had the same opportunity I had.
Facts.
They just didn't stick with it.
Facts.
And I knew I wanted to get to the level I'm at and even more. So I knew I had to put in the work people didn't want to put in. Go and work out with him when nobody wanted to work out with him, asking for extra work and stuff like that. So I feel like just me taking advantage of it is something I had to do to get into where I'm at now.
Facts. So how did going through that grind really being instilled with you really keep you motivated through the times when you got a recruiter that came talk to you and said, from high school, they saw what you did and they said, you'll come to college and be, a starter or whatever they promised. And when you didn't get that, how did that grind that you've been had already keep you going through all that time to get to where you are now? And we'll get to that, but.
Well, I think being in those situations was I was sold the dream, if you want to say. I feel like I just had to continue praying and just not giving up, because I know a lot of people who gave up early in their career or whatever, and I know a lot of people who stuck with it and never became successful. So I wanted to be that person, who stuck with it, even though it got rough sometimes. I didn't put in too much work to waste it, and just the plan A. So I might as well keep going. And every time I was in a position to where I felt like it was like what's going on, confused and stuff like that. I felt like it was the right position. It's just basically building up what I am now. So I'm real grateful for that. Having opportunities to be confused rather then than now. So I feel like it was just about not giving up on all the work and all the time you spent.
Why give up? You made it this far.
Right.
Facts.
So you never know what the future holds. So
yeah, you really never know, because as I said, we're gonna get to where you are now. But like through that time, and you did go through JUCO. Like, speak on that grind of like, that's a different grind. Like, people don't know. Like, sometimes the training is not the same. Like, you don't have the same attention given to you. You have to go at a D1 school or maybe even a D2 school. Like, JUCO is different. Like, speak on that experience that you had.
So the JUCO experience that I had, I feel like everybody's different. I feel like you have to be mentally strong, regardless of what position you're at or what level you're at. But I feel like for me, it was kind of different because we had to deal with COVID.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to school. I'm not even going to school on campus. Like, I'm online classes, going to practice, going home, commuting back and forth. So it was like I had to like really lock in and say, okay, I'm in this position. I'm trying to get to a certain position, and I'm gonna have to take these steps, like having to waste gas, well, not waste gas, but use gas, going back and forth home every day, come to practice, do online work.
Gotta drive back.
Right, drive back and stuff like that. And then it was a small JUCO. It wasn't like a top-ranked JUCO where coaches was coming, watching you play. But, you know, Rory helped. Like, I felt like Rory did a great job with getting my name out there. I felt like the training we did helped me be able to showcase my talents whenever we played like a top team or whatever you want to call it in JUCO. So I felt like I said, like those steps I just had to take, and I'm glad I took them.
Definitely.
But it definitely was rough sometimes. Like you have practice, and it's like, okay, I wish I could go to a dorm and sleep, but it's like, okay, I gotta get on the road. You know, I win as many games as you want to win. You know, in order to get recognized, you gotta win. So. Yeah, mine was kind of different from other people. I know people be going through like depression and stuff in JUCO, like getting rough and stuff like that. But I felt like mine was just perfect, really. I felt like I had a perfect JUCO run, and it definitely helped me.
I definitely I saw the growth, me personally, just coming. That's why I'm happy I kept doing the photos and stuff, because like something within me, like I wanna, when I do continue to do the sports and stuff like that, I wanna be able to, like, each person I'm working with, be invested. Like, I want to see y'all work just like I work. You know what I mean? I gotta go home and edit just like y'all gotta go in the gym. But as far as like you got blessed with another person, speaking on Rory, like I see how he helped high school players and things like that, and he's really passionate about player development. Speak a little bit about him before we go into how he got you, to where you are now.
Well, Rory, the same with Coach Dre. Like, God put him in my life for a reason. It's obviously the right reasons. He gave me an extra like push. Like Coach Dre gave me the confidence. He is like kind of kept pushing, like, you can be this, just keep working. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of leaving the nest, and like, what's next? And then Rory came about, and then I was like, okay, he on a level that I'm trying to get on mentally. Like Rory's locked in all the time.
He's locked in. He's definitely always
and he's intense all the time, and I'm like, this was gonna separate me. So I'm gonna get in this type of environment with this person, and his workouts could be like insane, but I feel like it just builds grit and just being able to get through tough situations. Because I'm telling you, like, some of the workouts we did, a lot of people wouldn't have done, and I just feel like him being in my life helped me, give me that extra kick. Like, okay, you can actually do this at a high level. And some of the workouts I know, like the top dogs couldn't even get through, and I was getting through them, and I wasn't even where I'm at now. So I feel like Rory, Coach Dre, all of them played a key part into where I'm at now, and I'm grateful that they was a part of it and still is a part of it.
Facts. That when I see Rory all the time, I went to the Delgado game. What was that, Saturday or something like that? He'd be fired up, and I didn't realize he wasn't a head coach.
Right.
But he stepped up and he is doing like his voice and the way he's never on this like he's supposed to sit down. He ain't sitting down.
No.
Like he definitely has that intensity for sure. Still,
Yes.
if I always see him with that intensity. And just speaking on him, like I said, he helped you out through that JUCO time, and now you have Loyola, and y'all are the #1 nationally ranked team. You are the guy I feel like on this team. Every night, if I don't gotta watch a game, I'm seeing stats, and his face, his picture is the guy next to the score, and his stats are up there as the leading guy with assists or points or rebounds, whatever. Just speak on how has that just been to get to not your big point, not your main point, but you gotta take each step at a time.
Right.
This goal and this achievement. Just talk a little bit about how it's just been.
Well, it's been a blessing first. Like, I wanted to go to Division I route from out of high school, like every basketball player wanted to. But I'm glad everything, planned out how it was. I went to school, I didn't play much. I was blessed to be able to transfer with Rory, who was my AU coach before I went to college. So, to Delgado. So, going from not playing to being able to get like a stage set for me to showcase what I've been wanting to showcase, to doing well enough to come to a school that made it to the Elite Eight the previous year, was a great team, and just was missing like a piece, and I was the perfect piece. Obviously it's showing, but it's a blessing just seeing that, like, if I would've gave up, I wouldn't have got here, and I didn't give up. And God just continued blessing me and putting me in positions that's like perfect for the journey. And it's just amazing, like, we making history. Like, we've been undefeated the longest, just won a regular season title for the first time.
One ring, huh?
Yeah, 1 of 3. Undefeated at home, never lost at home. So it's just like really a movie to me. I tell everybody when I talk about it, it's definitely like a movie.
When we used to talk, everything is a movie. From Eunice, when I used to work with him, it's gonna be a movie. Like it's been a movie. Like that's why it's something really that like I said, I like to see the grind.
Yeah.
Hey, definitely happy for you myself.
Appreciate it.
It's going up for you. I'm definitely gonna be there for these playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching. So I'm happy for you, bro. Like real talk.
Appreciate you.
Real shit. I tell my dad all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime I see a new stat pop up or something like that, I be like, yeah, look at Brandon Davis. He got his face. I be like, his face be on all of the flyers and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
it's really fire. Like,
it's a blessing.
Real talk.
Being able to know, like, I didn't have to take the route that I wanted to get the recognition I've been getting. And like, it's a lot of stuff like behind the scenes that's just like, I'd be shocked, like, I can't speak on it, but I'd be shocked, and it's like, damn, like, everybody's story different, obviously, and my story is just like perfect. Felt like if I had it early, like have I had the opportunity to like go to a D1 school from out of high school, I probably wouldn't be the person I am now. I feel like
I heard that I was told that you could have went D1 out of high school. Look,
I feel like
from what I heard, and we know what the people that was in control, or who was at the helm at the time, and that's what I heard. I don't know if it was true or not, but I heard that you could have went D1 out of high school if people would have picked up the phone. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but I'm glad it happened like that. It's obviously bigger doors that have to be open. I don't dwell on it. Like at the time, I was like, wow, like I wanted this shit, but now I gotta take this long route, which is the best route obviously for me. But now it's like, everything happened for a reason.
Definitely.
I'm glad he didn't pick up the phone, quote unquote, what they say, because that door opportunity probably wasn't what I needed to get to where I want to go. And obviously, where I'm at now is like the perfect fit.
Yeah.
So everything happened for a reason. I never trip or dwell on something I can't control. I mean, obviously, if they was calling me, I would answer.
Exactly.
But I can't control that. And I just focus on controlling what I can. And just taking advantage of the opportunity. Because at the end of the day, some people don't even have the opportunity to go anywhere to play after high school. They just give up after their little run in high school. But I'm just blessed. So.
Sure. So, I mean, it's a really end us all. Really, I just want to know. Once you do get this ring, these 3 rings, and everything that you want, right now at this, this stage of your life, what's gonna keep you motivated to get to that bigger goal? And we know the league is what we want to be at. And what is going to keep you motivated? And what's something maybe you got to improve on to make sure that you stay motivated towards that goal?
Well, God willing, we get these 3 rings. I feel like the motivation will always be there just because I want to live a certain life and be able to provide for the people in my family, the people who helped me get here. Because I feel like I owe a lot to them, and obviously, God blessed me to be in these positions and He put them in my life. But I feel like I owe those people a lot, and that's what's gonna motivate me. And I just had a niece, so she's like my daughter, and I feel like I'm her dad, and I feel like since I don't have a kid or whatever, she's gonna be my kid that I just want to spoil with everything.
Give attention to,
Right, so I'm just gonna always be motivated on just making sure everybody who helped me get here is straight. Because it's been a long road, and it's gonna get even longer, but I'm closer to where I was.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's what's gonna keep me motivated. Just the life that I picture myself living, and just providing for people who help me.
Definitely, yeah, bro. You there? I see you moving steps closer every year. Really, you're doing your thing, and taking it step by step, and you giving it to God. That's one thing I find motivation in, and I see you doing the same thing. Just putting it in God's hands, letting Him control it, because that's really, stories already written. They say just gotta, keep the faith. And I appreciate you for
anytime,
tapping in with me, bro. It's been a long road. I already know it really been a long road.
It has been.
It's been fun. It's really been fun. I appreciate you talking to us for a little minute and helping me out.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
I'm gonna
so put this on YouTube.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'm gonna put his information. It's gonna be on there at one point. Y'all gonna see it, but I'm gonna put this together. Appreciate y'all.